gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and we back again with another story time. And as y'all can see by the title, here I am back in another crazy situation that I wish I was never in, but you live and you learn. So like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, I don't care. If you watch the video, that's all I care about. So let's just jump right into it. So we're gonna call the guy in this story, we're gonna call him Lex, because I don't even remember his real name. We're just gonna call him Lex. So I met Lex either on, I think it was MySpace, because we were still on MySpace back then. I don't think Facebook was a thing yet. Instagram definitely wasn't a thing yet. So I'm gonna say I met him through MySpace or whatever. So I met him, we started talking, I went to Kiki with him once before. Everything was all cool. Now the second time I went to Kiki with him, this is when stuff just went downhill. It just got crazy. So I live in Pittsburgh, he lived in Oakland. So I was going to see him because of course he can come to my house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was a teenager, my mama wasn't letting no boys come to my house like that at the time, especially boys. I wasn't like in a serious relationship and she ain't met yet, so whatever. So I told him I would come see him. Mind y'all, I skipped school to go kick it with this boy. Any reason to skip school, I was skipping school, y'all. I hated school. I skipped school all the time when I was in high school. I didn't start skipping school till I was in high school, but I used to skip school all the time. It could be any little thing. I would skip school. I hated school, whatever. So I skipped school. I acted like I was going to school, but then I didn't go to school. I got on the bus, and then I got on the BART station, and then I took the BART all the way to Oakland. I hate taking a BART. It's stank on there. Be crazy homeless people on there, all kind of stuff. Whatever, so I take the BART to Oakland. I get off. I knew what bus to get on this time because, like I said, this is my second time. I get on the bus. He lives like kind of up in some hills. I take the bus. I hate hills, so but whatever. I go up the hill on the bus. I hated it. I get there. Cool. Now, he lived in a house, but he had like an outhouse. That was like his, I don't know if it was like his actual room or like a second room. I don't know. I don't think I asked any of that. I just knew he was cute and I was going to kick it with him. That's all. So I get there. I tell my parent, get off the bus. He meet me at the bus stop that I got off on. We walked to his house. We went to the little shack thing, or the little mini house in the back of his house or whatever. Y'all, I had to use the bathroom, but I didn't want to tell him I had to use the bathroom. So I was holding it. Mind you, it was cold because it's cold in Oakland all the damn time. So I had on leggings with these ripped jeans on because I wanted to try to look thick, but then at the same time I wanted to be warm. So I wore these pink leggings under these ripped jeans. I thought it was cute with this cute top and this. No, I wore pink leggings under these ripped jeans, and I had this cute top on with a pink leather jacket, and I love that leather jacket. I don't know what happened to that leather jacket, but I was obsessed with this pink leather jacket. Okay, I wear it all the time. So I go inside, we chilling. He asked me if I wanted something to drink. I said yes, knowing I had to pee. Why are you drinking anything? You have to pee. Whatever, we get to chilling, Netflix and chilling. Before Netflix and chilling was even a thing, I think we was just watching a movie. We were just kicking it, chilling, talking. He was, we was, blowing down the house, getting on cloud nine, just kicking it, whatever. Y'all, so at this point, I gotta pee so bad. I'm like shaking, y'all. I'm like shaking. I couldn't stop shaking. I had to pee so bad, but I didn't want to tell him I had to pee because I would have to go into his house. I've never been in his house. I don't know who's there. I don't know. So he's like, what's wrong with you? Why you shaking? Like, why you acting like that? Why you so antsy? If y'all don't know, Oakland niggas are very fucking paranoid. Any little off thing you do, they thinking you trying to set them up. They thinking you got something planned. You scheming on them. They think you trying to do something to them or get them set up or something. So he's like, why is you shaking like that? What's going on? Like, why you acting all nervous? Like, do you got some niggas about to pull up to my house or something? And I'm like, no. He was like, so what's wrong with you? Like, why is you shaking so much? Like, what's wrong with you, y'all? Because I was just shaking so bad. Like, when you gotta pee so bad but you can't get to the bathroom, so you just like trying to hold it in. I'm doing one of them because I just gotta pee so bad. And then finally I was like, I gotta pee. And he was like, my whole family in the house right now, like my mom, my dad, and him, and they don't really like me having company. So I'm just like, well, I gotta pee. Like, you knew I was coming. There was a possibility that I might have to pee. You know I was about to be here, sir? Like, why wouldn't you have thought like, oh, she might come? I offered her something to drink. She might have to pee at some point before she go home. You feel me? Guys are just, they rude, they don't care, they inconsiderate, okay? And this was a lesson learned. This taught me, don't be going to nobody's house where you can't use the bathroom, where you hiding and shit. So he's like, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, you asked me what was up. I'm telling you what's up. Now you telling me I can't use the bathroom. I can't go inside and use the bathroom. He was like, I got some tissue if you want to go outside in the trees and bushes. I'm looking at him. Do I look like the type of chick who just be peeing outside? I mean, if I really had to, I would pee outside. But I'm like, I'm not finna fucking pee outside. Mind you, I'm somewhere I don't know. Okay? Anything could happen. Don't nobody know where I'm at, because obviously, like I said, I'm skipping school. I'm supposed to be at school. I'm not at school. I'm all the way in Oakland. I'm telling him, like, I'm not gonna go outside to pee. And he's like, well, then you just gonna have to hold it till you go home. And I'm like, I'm not fucking holding it. I gotta pee. Like, I need to go inside your house. Like, I need to fucking pee. Like, just tell your people this my friend, she was walking by or something, can she just come use the bathroom real quick? Like, because I have to pee hella bad. Mind you, there was a reason he didn't want to let me in the house, but it wasn't because he could not have company. And I'm gonna speak on that at the end, because I could make that a story time, but it's not really a story time. This is just a one and done with him, so whatever. So I'm like, I'm not peeing outside. It's cold. I think it was actually raining and shit. I'm like, I'm not finna go fucking pee outside in no fucking forest, sir. No. He was like, well, I don't know what to tell you, but you just can't come in my house right now. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, I'm at the point where I'm ready to go just knock on the door. Like, look, I'm his friend. Let me in. I gotta pee. What did I name him? What did I call him? I don't know. We just gonna say him because I forgot, y'all. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna be right back. Why he come back with a jar? And I'm like, what's this for? And he's like, you could pee in the jar. And I'm looking at him like, I know you fucking playing right now. He's like, this is the best I could do for you right now. I got some tissue. Here's a jar. Go in a little corner. You could pee in the corner. And do y'all think I went and peed in that corner, in that jar? Yes, the fuck I did. Because at this point, I just had to pee so fucking bad. I was really about to just go outside or go knock on the door and go pee. So y'all, I pee in this fucking jar. And I'm pissed. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fucking go. I'm so fucking bad. I'm telling him, like, this is just hella, this is just not me. This is not shit I do. Like, this is crazy. Like, I could be at home right now at my own house, warm, using a bathroom and an actual fucking toilet. And you got me up in here in this motherfucking shack, peeing in a fucking jar like I'm some fucking barbarian. So that happened. Used the bathroom, whatever. We get to chilling again. He was like, look, my bad, I'm sorry, you know, I don't mean to tell you can't use the bathroom, but he's just like, I just got a bunch of family over right now, and it would just be strange if I just brought you in my house to use the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, well, where do they think you at? Like, obviously they know if you're not in the house and you having some type of family shit, you in your room, you probably got a female over there or whatever. But you know, I get it, because shit, I couldn't have nobody in my house, so whatever. Y'all, so that happened. We chilling, everything cool, we smoke, I relax, you know, I calm down or whatever. And then it's nighttime, it's time for me to go. I'm like, ooh, my y'all, side story. At this point, I had been doing hella little shit that my mom was just fed up with me. And she had told me, she was like, the next time you not home by 10 p.m., I'm gonna beat your ass. And I was like, got it. So I really have been, after that, trying to get home before 10 p.m. because my mom was serious. She was serious. She was furious because I had been just out and about, just coming home whenever and all this. I wouldn't answer my phone. She wouldn't know where I was at. My mom was the type of mom, she would go around looking for me. She would go anywhere she thought I could be looking for me, calling everybody number that she got looking for me. So it's getting dark. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock. It takes at least 30 to 40 minutes from BART to get to Pittsburgh. Mind you, I had to catch the bus to BART, get on BART, and then from BART catch bus to home. Mind you, in Pittsburgh, the buses stop running at like 10. The last bus leave the BART at like 10 p.m. So if you're not there, you're not getting on no BART, babe. You ain't getting on no bus. You ain't getting on no bus. You had to walk, call a ride, do something, but you ain't getting on no bus. You out of luck. So I'm trying to time it. It's like 8 or 9. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. Time just passed. We was just chilling and shit. I think I even might fell asleep. I don't know, but I woke up and it was night, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta be home before 10. So it had to be late. So I go to the bus stop. I wait 10 minutes, no bus come. 15 minutes, no bus come. After that, he was waiting for me at the bus stop for a little bit, and then he left. He said he needed to go back to the house. And I'm like, okay, cool. The bus should be here soon. 20 minutes passed, no bus come. Mind you, I'm standing outside by some basketball courts up in the hills in Oakland. That's not a safe thing to do. I'm telling you, it's not safe, especially if you're not from there and you're not a familiar face. So I'm scared. It's night. I don't know nobody. Cars just driving by all slow and shit, trying to talk to me, niggas in the car, and I'm just like, no. But I'm scared because you tell niggas no, you don't want to talk to them. They get all feisty and shit. So I'm trying to play it cool. 30 minutes passed, no bus come. I'm calling him. I'm like, ain't no bus come. It's been 30 minutes. I really got to get home. Like, can you just take me to the BART station? Mind you, he had a car. I don't know if it worked. I don't know. But he was just like, I can't take you to the BART station right now. I'm like, ain't no bus come. It's been 30 minutes. And Oakland buses come like every 10 to 15 minutes. So 30 minutes past, ain't no bus come. It's a problem. Either ain't coming, it's just not coming. So I'm telling him, I'm like, no, sir. You need to figure it out. You need to get me to the BART station. Ain't no bus coming. I cannot be stuck out here. I need to be home by 10. I'm like, no, mind you, my phone is on low. I don't know why I wasn't bringing my charger with me, charging it when I went places. I have no idea now. You cannot catch me without my charger. I bring my charger everywhere. I don't give a shit where we going. I'm bringing my charger, or I'm bringing my portable charger. So I'm telling him, like, nah, you need to make that car work, or you need to tell one of them people at your house, I need a ride to the BART station. He's like, damn, you already have to pee. I'm like, nigga, you acting like people don't pee and use the bathroom. Like, why would you have me come over and I couldn't use the bathroom, and you wanted me to be chilling here all day? Like, what the fuck? Like, I hope you don't just be having bitches coming over and telling them to pee outside in a jar. Like, ugh. Like, disrespectful. So he comes to the bus stop. Like, we're trying to figure out when the bus come. Ain't no more buses coming. So I go back with him to his little fucking shack in the back. And we in there, and I'm like, I have to get home. He was like, why don't you just spend the night and I could take you tomorrow? Or, you know, you can wait for the earliest bus to come tomorrow. I'm like, hell fucking no, it's the middle of the week. I'm like, I gotta go home. Like I told y'all, my mama said if I'm not home at 10, she beat my ass and she was taking that phone and I wasn't gonna be able to go no fucking where. And I'm like, that's a no-no. Because I need my phone and I need to be able to go wherever I want to go, sir. So he's just like arguing with me like, I don't know what you about to do then. You can either stay or you can walk to the BART station. Remember, I told y'all I'm up in the hills. I'm not walking down no fucking hill. It took the bus like 30 minutes to get up this hill. So, it was gonna take me, if it took me like 20-30 minutes from BART to bus to there, it was gonna be a long walk. I'm like, I'm not walking. I'm young at this point. I don't know this area. I'm like, hell no, my phone's dying. At this point in time, I don't think you could just be like GPS and shit on your phone. This is when we had like Metro, the little Nokia phones. That fucker was not getting me home. Like, no. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go in your house and I'm gonna ask your dad or something to take me home because I need to go home. Like, I cannot stay here. Like, you need to get me home. You need to call one of your partners, give me a ride home. You need to make your car work. I don't know, but you need to give me a ride to the BART. So finally he was like, all right. He go inside. I guess he asked his dad if he can give me a ride to the BART station. I guess his dad said yeah. So we get in the car and his dad was like, hey, how you doing? Who are you? I'm like, I'm Shayla. We just friends. I was just, we were just hanging out and I tried to get on the bus. Ain't no bus coming. And he was like, oh, okay, I usually don't do this and you shouldn't be here this late. And he was just saying all kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, sir, just take me to the BART station. I get to the BART station. As soon as I got to the BART station, I think I didn't block him yet. I'm gonna get there. I just knew I wasn't going back there to kick it with him. Like, if he wanted to kick it with me, he was either gonna have to come to Pittsburgh and kick it with me out there. We were just gonna have to kick it. I don't know, but I know I just wasn't going back to his house. I had made that shit up in my mind. I get to the BART station. I get on the BART. I get to Pittsburgh. By the time I get to Pittsburgh, it's like 9:50, 10 o'clock already. Soon as I get to Pittsburgh, my phone died. It's 10 o'clock. Ain't no more buses coming. Y'all, I'm literally trying to hold it together. I'm like, oh my God, my mom is gonna beat my ass. Before my phone died, I think I was able to I called somebody. Not my mama though. It was not my mom, but I called someone, one of my friends or something, and I was just telling them, just so they knew the situation. Like, look, I think I tried to get one of my friends to see if they can give me a ride, and I don't think any of my friends can give me a ride. Phone died. I'm stuck. I'm stranded at the fucking BART station. At this point, I live like, if I was to walk home like an hour or 30 minutes or more from the BART station, I'm crying. I'm panicking. I'm like, my mom's gonna beat my ass. She don't know where I'm at. I can't get home. I'm stuck here at the BART station. What the fuck am I gonna do? And what the fuck did I do? I started walking. I'm walking. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Like, this wasn't even worth it. This wasn't even worth it, because it was cool, but it wasn't all of that. It wasn't worth about to get my phone taken. I'm gonna get my ass beat. I can't leave the house. I'm in trouble. She gonna cuss me out. It just wasn't worth all this shit. It was not worth it. So I started walking to my house. I'm crying. I'm panicking. I'm like, damn, by the time I get home, it's gonna be like 12 or 1 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Y'all, then a car came and stopped next to me while I was walking. And it was a guy. It was like some kind of foreign guy. I don't know if he was Latino or something. I don't know. And he was like, hey, you need a ride. And in my mind, I'm like, stranger danger. But then also in my mind, I'm like, I do need a ride. Stranger danger, but need a ride. What do y'all think I did? I got in the car. Like an idiot. I get in the car. I get in the back seat though. I'm not getting in the front seat. I did get in the back seat, and I think I sat like behind him. So I sat, just to keep choking it up. Choking it up for the back. He tried to do some funny shit. Like, so I sit behind him. And he was like, where do you need a ride to? I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God, I just need a ride home. Please just take me home. I'm like, please, I just need to get home. And he was like, okay, where you going? And I was giving him directions, but I didn't give him directions to my house. I just gave him directions to my neighborhood. Y'all, I'm scared. I'm thinking like, this man is finna kidnap me. He finna drive off. So he starts driving and I'm giving him directions. And then he made a turn that I didn't tell him to make. So I'm getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just like talking like, oh, but you can go this way too, because the way he turned, you could go that way too, but it wasn't the way I told him to go. And I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm like low key crying in the back, but I'm trying to like hold it in. I'm not trying to show that I'm scared, because I'm scared. I'm taking out my boots. I'm scared that my mom gonna beat me at my ass. I'm scared I ain't gonna get home. I'm scared that I'm about to be kidnapped. It's late at night. I'm just like, oh my God, this day cannot get any fucking worse. He made that turn. I'm scared. I'm in the back. I'm shaking. I'm like, sir, you made the wrong turn, but you can't go this way. Now you need to go this way. Da, 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 da. He's not saying anything. So he's just driving, and then he made another turn I didn't tell him to make. So now I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh my fucking God. This is one of these old cars where you can lift up the lock. So even if he locked the door, I can like pull it up. I'm thinking like, I'm about to have to jump out this damn car because this nigga about to kidnap me. Mind you, we kind of closer to my house. I'm like, from here, I can walk. I mean, I was gonna walk from the BART station anyway, but I'm thinking like, I'm even closer now. If this nigga make one more turn, I don't fucking tell him, I'm gonna have to jump out this fucking car. I'm just gonna have to risk my life, because I'm already risking my life. Get in a car with a stranger at night. Why was I doing this? I was just young and dumb, and I was boy crazy. I don't fucking know. So finally, he gets back on route. We get in there. Da, 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 da. He's like, which house is yours? I'm getting scared because I don't want him to know what house. I just point to any fucking house. And then I just jumped out the car, y'all. I didn't like jump while the car was moving, but he stopped and I just jumped out the car. I started walking towards my house, but then I was like, I don't want him following me. So then I hit a corner and I just start walking. Mind y'all, he didn't leave. I'm watching him. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna see him come by or something. I didn't see him come by. So then I double back to see he was still parked there, y'all. So I'm thinking like, oh, he must knew I don't live. He waited for me to come back, and then he gonna come snatch me up or follow me home. I'm scared. I'm crying. I don't know what to do. My phone dead. I'm panicking. Finally, he drive off. I double back, and then I start actually walking home. Then I'm like, fuck, I cannot go home. So y'all know what the fuck I did? I walked to one of my fucking friends' house. I walked to my friend, we gonna call her, and she's a part of a story time. I'm gonna tell y'all that I got jumped by Toby from the Contraband Story girlfriend. This particular friend is a part of that story. We gonna call her Kiki. So I walk to Kiki's house and I'm crying. I knock on the door. Mind y'all, it's late. Her mom comes to the door. She's like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Like, I'm looking like shit. Like, I just escaped from being kidnapped and shit. I'm crying. I'm bawling. She's like, what's wrong? Come in the house. I come in the house. I mean, Kiki comes out her room. And she's like, oh my gosh, Shayla, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm telling Kiki's mom, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I was out too late and I need a ride home. And can you please just take me home? Because if you bring me home this late, you know, my mom's not going to be mad at me. Because if I just show up by myself, my mom's going to beat my ass and she's going to be mad at me. And I just don't want to get in trouble. Can you please, you and Kiki, just take me home, please, please, please. She's like, yeah, just calm down. She's calming me down. I'm settling down. And she's like, just get something to eat, have something to drink, calm down, and then we will take you home. And she was like, but I'm gonna call your mom and let her know you're here and that I'm gonna bring you home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, thank you, y'all. I was just so happy. I was so relieved. I went into Kiki's room and I just started bawling to her. I just started crying and she was just like, oh my God, friend, it's okay. But y'all, I just felt so relieved, because I was just like, the dude was about to leave me stranded. I was damn near gonna get kidnapped. I was just in a bad situation, and I finally made it to somewhere safe, and I just felt like, oh my gosh, I made it somewhere safe. I'm safe. I'm gonna make it home. Like, even if I get in trouble at this point, I didn't even care. I was just like, I'm safe and I'm gonna make it home. I calm down, I eat, I get something to drink. Kiki's mom come in and she's like, I talked to your mom. You know, she's expecting us, you know, when you're done eating and stuff, I'm gonna take you home. We get in the car. She driving to my house. Mind you, she does not live far from me. So it took us like 5 minutes to get there. I'm nervous. I'm in the back. I'm shaking again. Here I am, shaking again. I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my God, my mom's gonna beat my motherfucking ass, because she's gonna be like, if you was at Vanessa's house, why you just didn't tell me you was at Vanessa's house? See, if I was at Vanessa's house, she wouldn't mind if I was there late, because she lives so close and that's my friend, and you know, my mom knew her mom, whatever. So we get there. Kiki's mom comes with me to the door. My mom's at the door. And she's just like, yeah, she was at our house. Like, her mom low-key lied for me, and I was so happy. She was like, yeah, she was at our house. Time went by, her phone died. That's why we called you. We just wanted to let you know that she was with us, and da-da-da-da-da. It's late, so, you know, I decided to bring her home. Y'all think my mama really believed that shit? Hell fucking no. She acted like she did. And then as soon as Kiki and them left, my mom was like, where the fuck was you at? Where was you really at? And I was at Kiki's house. She was like, you was not at Kiki's house. Because you would have told me you was at Kiki's house. I ain't heard from you all day. And then the school called me telling me you missed school. And I was like, oh, they did? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. And she was like, so where you at? Where was you at? Did y'all think I told her I was at a boy house? Hell no. Hell no. Psych, she was gonna knock my fucking marbles out like fucking Mario. No, I lied, and I told her I was at one of my other friend's house that lived in Oakland, and time had passed and they brought me home late, and I got scared, so I went to Kiki's house and had her mom bring me home. And I think she believed it, but I don't think she did. But that's what I told her as, because I was not about to tell her I was at no fucking boy house. And then I missed the bus twice. Missed the bus in Oakland and in Pittsburgh, and I couldn't get home on time, and I was about to walk in that. I got in the car with a stranger. I'm about to tell her that? No. But she did take my phone, and I was like so fucking mad. No, you know what? No, she didn't take my phone that time. Later on that week, she took my phone because I did some dumb shit again. But let me tell y'all, so that night, I was on MySpace, right? And I'm one of them people, I be digging into people. So I started digging into old boy house that was trying to leave me stranded and not let me use the bathroom. And I seen some girl commenting on his pictures, and she was commenting a little too much on his picture. So I go to her page. Guess what I saw on her page? I saw him and a baby and family photos. He had a whole kid. He had a whole family. And I was so blown back. I was like, now I don't know if she was there that day, but I do know that's why he wouldn't let me in that house, because his family probably would have been looking at me like, who is she? You got a whole baby and a baby mama, y'all whole family. Y'all just took them family photos she had posted was recent. It was recent. It was not long time ago. She no, them was recent family photos that she was posting. And that's why he didn't want to let me in the house, because his family was probably gonna be like, who is this heifer? This ain't baby mama. I was so crushed, because I did really kind of almost like him, y'all. He was really fine. And y'all, I know back then people used to always tease me about the way I looked, and I really didn't think I was that cute, but I used to have cute boyfriends. I think I only had like one kind of ugly boyfriend, and he wasn't even ugly, it was just his teeth. But I always got cute boyfriends, or I always dated cute guys, like. And then after I saw that shit, I think I blocked him on MySpace, or I deleted him off MySpace. And then like that next day, he had called me to make sure I made it home safe and everything. And I was just telling him like, yeah, I made it home safe. But then I told him, I was like, you know, I'm not fucking with you no more. Because I think he did ask me, he was like, did you block me on MySpace or delete me on MySpace? And I'm like, yeah, because I found your bitch page and you got a whole family, you got a baby mama and a kid. And I'm not dealing with that shit. And I think I may have talked to him a little bit after that, but I never went to go kick it with that nigga again. And then after that, shit just faded the fuck away. Just faded away. I'm gonna tell y'all a side story about Kiki. Cause one day, cause this is short. This is not like I can't make this a full story time, so I'm gonna make this short, a little short in this story time, and I might just clip this out and make it a short story time over me doing my nails or something. But one day I went to go kick it with this boy. We gonna call him Uno. I went to go kick it with this boy Uno downtown, right? We was getting lit. We was getting on cloud 9 or whatever. I kicked it with him for a little bit, and then I went home. I was walking home. I was so on cloud 30,000, y'all. Like, I was barely making it home. Mind you, this was a hot day. It had to been 100 up that day. It was so hot, and I'm walking. I'm dehydrated and all kind of shit. And I'm walking home, and I started walking, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. I get by Kiki's house. There's like a little park by Kiki's house. So I lay on the bench, and I thought I called Kiki or text her to come outside and get me. I never did, y'all. I slept on that bench for like 2 fucking hours. When I woke the fuck up, surprisingly, I was still on that bench. Nobody robbed me or nothing. So I called Kiki. I'm like, girl, I thought I called you or text you to come outside and check on me and get me. I down there passed out at this damn park. Like, she's like, Shayla, you didn't call me or text me. And I'm like, girl, yes, I did. She's like, no, I didn't. She's like, I'm trying to tell you, no, I didn't, y'all. So I look at my phone. I didn't call her. I started to text her, but I guess I just passed out on this bench. I never got a chance to call her. I was so lit, y'all. I was so fucking high. I was so lit. I just couldn't even believe, like, I was that lit walking home. Somebody could have came, snatched my little ass up, robbed me, all kind of stuff, y'all. I be doing a lot of stuff that puts my life in danger, and I just don't do shit like that no more. I lived and I learned. I never do it again. But that was just a little mini story in this story, because it's not long enough for an actual story. I got up. I was cool. I started walking home. I stopped by the corner store. I got me a little something to drink, a little snacks, the munchies. I go home. I eat my stuff. I had the munchies. I went to sleep for the rest of the day. I used to really love SpongeBob, so I'm sure I went home, watched SpongeBob, ate my snacks, and went to bed. But y'all, that is the time where he tried to leave me stranded, and I almost got kidnapped. I was young and fucking dumb. Just dumb. Just doing any fucking thing, y'all. But if y'all like this story, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm not gonna ever tell y'all to do it. Do it if you want to. And if you want these baby daddy series, do it. But if you don't want to, cool. Eventually, the numbers will come, and y'all gonna get the baby daddy series. I'm gonna record something. I need to hook y'all in, because I'm telling y'all, the baby daddy series is juicy. It's good. And I really want to tell this. And I hope no one get offended by any of my story times. If y'all think it's about you or other people know who it is, I don't have no bad blood against nobody. I'm at peace with everything I went through. You live and you learn, and I hope everybody's doing good, you know. So until next time, deuce.